Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Garden. I'm Jeremy, and if you haven't done so already, get out, dig in, and feel your worries melt away. I know compared to last night, when I started this project, I'm not melting. It's warming up rapidly, but it is much, much cooler this morning as opposed to last night. Now, I've also noticed in the meantime in my playback that the beginning part of the video from yesterday, the file doesn't work. So that's unfortunate. So there'll be a little add-in bit somehow. But anyways, point being is I guess I might need to make not quite as long as a video. Sorry, I'm looking down at the ground. I'm looking for the ants that were all over the place down here the other day. And at least for the moment, there does not seem to be any major disturbance of ants. So I will toss that rock aside. There is one ant. I imagine there will be more. Oh no. Know if I'll disturb them or if they have moved on already. We will find out. It depends on if I got where they kind of are. They were just kind of underneath the rock in this area. But that's definitely doesn't look like anything that would be their home. They were possibly just congregating there for a moment. And they might have already been on the move. Anyways, I know a few nights ago, during the middle of the night, they were moving past my kitchen door, and I was letting Gigi, my dog, out, and went to the bathroom myself, and came back, and there was carpenter ants all over in the kitchen, and it took a minute to get rid of them out of the house. But they were migrating and just happened to be walking, in a nice line in front of the kitchen door, and some of them decided to do a little investigation. Hey, maybe we could go in here. No. So, all right. Anyways, let's try to continue this excavation here. Get to that tree. I'm gonna cut back all this Russian comfrey. It is gonna flower again though. Or no, it has finished flowering? Did I miss it flowering? Yes, I did. It will periodically flower. It is pretty. It's about impossible to actually get rid of though. So if you do plant it in your garden, be prepared to just live with it, because it will do everything in its power to take over the entire area. So, yeah, it has very, very deep roots system, and it will regrow from those roots, and it will make like these big tuber type roots, and it will regrow from them, and it will send roots down 6-8 feet deep. So if you yank it out, even if you dig down a couple of feet and get everything that you think, it still has some roots somewhere even deeper. It might take a year or two, but it will come back. Most likely, there's a good chance. So it is one of those enjoyable plants, and yet something you will want to keep in the back of your mind about it being very energetic. We'll call it that. Hi there, Gigi. How you doing? Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop the video right here and then just come back so I can do this. I got a lot of rocks I need to move, and I'll be going back and forth off the screen. Hello, I know what you're saying, Jeremy. This looks just like the intro part of the video from yesterday, and you would be correct. And the rooster over yonder agrees. It's also the same lovely, delicious cup of tea. Whew. So, yeah, the day is growing a little bit too warm, so decided to go ahead and wrap up and do the outro segment for today's episode. Essentially, because of the heat, it's probably going to take a couple of days, and there's really a lot of work involved because for one thing, I got to dig up a bunch of bulbs and things like that. So there's actually a tremendous amount of work to be doing. But these are some bulbs for the purple globe alliums. Now these are kind of a green and yellow because they've been pushed to the surface. Sometimes they'll still be viable, sometimes not. But regardless, I got to dig them all up, and I will drop these around the yard somewhere, and they'll either grow or they won't. If they biodegrade in the ground, then that's what they do. If they grow, then I will have some more long-stemmed purple globe alliums, and that will be pretty cool because I love how they just kind of spire up above everything else. So, good deal. The stalks themselves, I'm actually saving because if I hold this up to the camera, hopefully you can see it, they are hollow. Let's see, one of these bigger ones might actually be better. And we'll, I don't know, there, hollow. And because the stems aren't really, I mean, they're biodegradable, yes, but they're not really compost items. They'll take a lot longer to break down to become compost. So what do you do with them? I mean, do you just throw them away? Well, you could. I'm going to take and build bug hotels with them because you just need some tiny little varied size holes, especially for bumblebees. Bumblebees love, to live in little homes like this. And so someday here in the future, we'll do an episode where I build a bug hotel. And yeah, that'll be kind of fun, but it's going to build it out of stuff that's kept from the yard. So, okay, well, I hope I found some useful information today and or just enjoyed my garden banter. Click like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm Jeremy. This is my garden. Oh, good stuff.